name is Keshwani. It's K-E-S-H-W-A-N-I, Keshwani. I have been solving math problems out of this book here, the GMAT review, the official guide. If you do not have this book, buy it immediately. You will find it at mba.com. mba.com. The problem that I'm about to solve is the one that you will find on page number 172, problem solving 150. 150, 100 more to go, and we are done. Because they're all together 250 problem solving. And after I get done with the problem solving questions, hopefully I will start the data sufficiency. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. Number 50, it says if x equals -1, the question simply is, what is the value of x to the 4th minus x cubed plus x squared over x minus 1. Well, let's take a look at it. Very simple, very straightforward questions. All you have to do is substitute -1 for x and just solve for it. So let's do it out. So x to the 4th, that's -1 raised to 4th. And how much is -1 raised to 4th? I hope that you know that when you have a negative number raised to an odd power remains negative. A negative number raised to an odd power will remain negative. A negative number raised to an even power is a positive number. A negative number raised to an even number power is a positive number. This is a negative number. Why? Because -1 times -1, negative times negative is positive, so it just gives me +1. If I multiply it by one more time, this becomes -1 again, and then if I multiply it by one more time, it backs to +1. And since this is 1 here, the quantity does not change, just power sign keeps changing from negative and positive. So that is +1. Then we have negative and negative. It's just a matter of keeping track of your signs, that's all it is. It's not a difficult problem, you just have to keep track of it. And -1 raised to a 3rd power will be -1. And then we have -1 raised to a 2nd power, which is going to be +1. Over x, which is -1, minus 1. Let's do it out. I'm going to erase all this bottom part here, we don't need it. So -1 raised to a 4th is a +1 minus, that's this part right here, minus -1 raised to a 3 is -1 plus a -1 raised to 2 is a +1. That's the top part. And in the bottom, we have -1 and -1, which is -2. Tell you what, let's do the bottom part separately. Let's do the bottom part separately. Let's figure out this here. So, -1 raised to 4th minus -1 raised to 3rd plus a -1 raised to 2nd power. -1 raised to a 4th is +1 minus -1 raised to a 3rd is -1. I hope you can see it. And then plus a -1 raised to a 2nd power becomes +1. And then here I have 1. This negative and this negative becomes positive, so I have +1. And then here I have positive and positive, that's a +1. So it looks like on the top we have 3. On the top we have 3. What do we have on the bottom? The bottom is x minus 1. X minus 1. The top is 3, we already found it out. And x minus 1, since x is -1 minus the 1, that's a -2. So the bottom is -2. 3 over -2, which of course is same as -3/2. That's it. -3/2. The answer is A. The answer is A. And that's all it is. That's all it was. X, we are told, is -1. I hope you found this helpful. Listen, if you wish to purchase the DVDs of the math solutions that I have, that I put together for problem solving and data sufficiency, or if you wish to hire me for personal private tutoring, in either case, go to my website at www.prep4gmat.com and send me an email and we'll talk. Alright? Thank you.